Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to Whales Tales. My name is Greg, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about getting that sexy support master calling card. As well as a little bit about the no-fly zone challenge, if I can remember to talk about that shit as well. So yeah, let's start talking about support master. So, most of the challenges in that section are actually fairly easy. The only ones that are really kind of difficult are the ones involving the advanced UAV, because those are a little bit harder to earn than just regular UAVs and counter UAVs. Yeah, and there's one in particular that requires maybe just a little bit of thinking or consideration, and that's the situational awareness challenge. So that's kind of like the main one I'm going over in this video. That's what all the clips are about. They're all times that I made progress toward that challenge. And that's the one where you have to call in a UAV, a counter UAV, and an advanced UAV all in one life. Now, it doesn't matter what life you earn those streaks in. I mean, they don't have to be in the same life at all. It just matters what time you call them in. And you can call them in, all three of them in a different life than when you earned any of them, but you just have to make sure you call all three of them in the same life. So that's kind of, that's like the first point. And once you realize that, then that kind of opens up some other options. So what I'm showing you here in these first couple of clips are just times that I ended up getting an advanced UAV out of a care package, and I was already kind of thinking about it as far as like me working on this challenge. And the main thing you have to think about is just don't call in your UAV and your counter UAV until after you see what's in the care package. And then you have a UAV, a counter UAV that you earned normally, as well as an advanced UAV that you pulled out of a care package. And then you can either wait until you die and then respawn and make sure you're good and safe, because you are going to need a few seconds. You got to call all three of them in. You want to do it immediately in quick succession, so you just get all three of them up there in the air and you make progress toward the challenge that way. So this is what I'm doing right here. I respawned and I felt like I was pretty safe there for a few seconds. You will need a few seconds because your guy's fucking really slow about calling those streaks in. Otherwise you'll get that like, this score streak cannot be used right now message, and you don't want that. So, or I mean, it doesn't matter if you get that, you just have to keep like pressing the D-pad until it'll call it in. So you just need a few seconds to call in all three of those streaks. So make sure you're safe and you're not going to get shot, because that would be just so devastating, right? Because yeah, if you call in two of those streaks, then you get shot before you can call in the third one, then you're fucked. So, but yeah, let's see. I think this is another clip of the same sort of thing. It was just probably a team deathmatch where I just ended up getting an advanced UAV out of a care package. They're not super common, but that will happen. So this is a great way to work on this challenge. It is going to take a little bit of time, but if you're not super confident in earning advanced UAVs normally, then this is a great way to get it done. So if you do earn an advanced UAV normally, though, once again, you don't have to call them in all in the same life that you earn them. You can earn them all and then die and then call them in. It always works that way. Best way to complete this challenge is probably going on right now is the Mayhem game mode. So if you have an advanced UAV like unlocked, I know it unlocks really late, then definitely just run UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV, and then make sure you're calling them in all in the same life, and that'll be an easy way to get it done, right? But there are other ways. So so here's another way. This is the drop zone playlist. So if they ever bring this back, and you still need to work on this challenge, then this could work too. And the trick with the drop zone playlist is you just have to make sure that you're holding on to all the right streaks and none of the wrong ones. So if you pick up any streaks that aren't a UAV, a counter UAV, or an advanced UAV, just call them in. And then hold on to your UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAVs. And then once you have all three of them, once again, just make sure you're nice and safe for a few seconds, and then call in all three of those streaks. I actually did something kind of weird here. I think in one of these clips, I ended up picking up like 2 advanced UAVs, which was actually a bad idea because it added a couple of seconds. Every time you need to call in another streak, it adds a couple of seconds where your guy's like trying to call it in, but it says score streak cannot be used right now. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. And I got pretty lucky, I think, in one of these clips where like all three of the streaks just like happen to come in right at the same time or are really close together, and then that won't always happen. But if you're playing a whole game of drop zone and you're really focusing on getting UAVs, counter UAVs, and advanced UAVs out of care packages, then you should be able to get it once in a while. So drop zone's another good way to do it if they ever bring that game mode back. Let's see, what else did I want to say? Yeah, talking about just like getting care packages and UAVs and counter UAVs. That should be fairly easy for pretty much all players. as long as you're at least like an average player. You don't have to be very good at the game in order to get that those streaks. You just need to have the right class setup. So make sure you're using the hardline perk as well as the engineer perk with the Spartan launcher and the what's the combat focus, and you can like destroy UAVs and counter UAVs while you have combat focus up, and it's fairly easy. You'll start earning lots of UAVs, counter UAVs, and care packages, and then eventually one of those will be an advanced UAV out of that care package. Let's see. Last thing I was going to talk about was the no-fly zone. This is also a great time to work on that if you're playing the Mayhem playlist and you have Wardens unlocked, which you all do because that's unlocked at level 1. And other than that, you can also do that in Drop Zone. I definitely made quite a bit of progress on that in Drop Zone. It's a little bit harder because people go for Wardens, whereas people tend to leave like UAVs and counter UAVs. They're like, fuck that, I don't want that. I want something better. So anyway, that's I think that's gonna do it for this video. So there you can see, called all those streaks in, got the challenge done, and we're good to go. All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.